Hello everyone, let's do some real quick review. We're going to kind of go over everything we've talked about this past week or so, and we're going to do a real quick check over these things. So the first thing we talked about was just solving some basic equations. If you see a number outside of parentheses, you need to distribute 5x minus 5, and then on the right side I still have 2x plus 4. Now on the left side we have some like terms, so let's go ahead and combine those. 5x, negative 5, and positive 3 make negative 2. Now I need to get all my x's on one side, so it doesn't really matter which way you do this, but I usually look for the smaller amount. If it's 2 or 5, I'm going to move the smaller amount. So right now it's positive 2. Let's subtract 2x on both sides. 5x minus 2x is 3x. And then now that I've got a two-step equation, this should be pretty straightforward. Get rid of the minus 2 by adding 2 to both sides. Now you have 3x equals 4 plus 2 is 6. And lastly, you're multiplying by 3, so divide by 3 and you get x equals 2. Okay, so you had to distribute and combine some like terms. Okay, no big deal. Let's try another one. First, I see that there are like terms on the left side, 7x and 2x. That makes 9x, so I'll combine those. And now, same game. Get all your x's on one side. So I'll move the smaller amount. Right now it's positive. So subtract 8x on both sides. 9x minus 8x is 1x. And last step, add 1 to both sides, and you get x equals 3. Okay? So you should expect to see some basic solving problems. And then the other thing is mostly about the graphing. So can you graph a line? Hopefully you can graph a line and slope-intercept. This is about as easy as it gets. You start at the y-intercept, positive 4, and then the slope is 1/3, so you go up 1 over 3. And we're going to do that as many times as we can on this page, and we're going to use a straight edge to make it look good. Up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3. That's the same as going down 1, left 3, down 1, left 3, down 1, left 3. There you go. Okay? So that is your line. You can see again, the y-intercept is 4, and the rise over run is 1/3. I use a straight edge. I plot many points. Nice. What if you are asked to solve a system like that? Well, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to plot two lines. So the first one I'll do in blue. The y-intercept is positive 3, so I'll put a dot at positive 3. And the slope is negative 2. That's negative 2 over 1. So down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. I'm going to do that a bunch of times because any of these could be where they intersect. Up 2, left 1. So down 2, right 1 is the same as up 2, left 1. Up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1. Okay, so hopefully one of those points is our intersection. I kind of missed. Let's try that again. There we go. Good. Now I'll graph the red line. The y-intercept is at negative 4. I like this already. Up 3 over 2. Got it. Up 3 over 2. Up 3 over 2. Up 3 over 2. Down 3, left 2. Down 3, left 2. Okay, so I can see my point of intersection, but I still want this line to look good. Right there is my point of, oops, let's try that again. Right there is my point of intersection. That is at positive 2, negative 1. So the x-coordinate is 2, the y-coordinate is negative 1. That is the intersection, that is the solution to the system. If you are asked to find the solution to a system, but you're not given a graph, you're going to do it using substitution. This is a little fancier. We're going to have to do a substitution, but you can see I've already got y by itself. That's nice. In my other equation, I'm not going to write y. So I'm going to say 3x minus 2. I'm not going to write y. Instead of y, I'm going to write what y equals. Y equals x plus 2. Now at this point, you should be able to see there's only one variable. You have x's and you have x's. There's not x's and y's, you just have x's. Once you have one variable, you can solve. So I'm going to distribute 3x minus 2x minus 4. 3x minus 2x is 1x. Those are like terms. And now the next thing I'll do is add 4 to both sides, and I have x equals 11. So now I know the x-coordinate, but I still need to go back and get y. That's not a big deal. Take your x-coordinate, plug it in to either equation. This is probably the easier one. If you know x is 11, y is x plus 2. So add 2 and you get 13. So the solution is x is 11, y is 13. We write that as an ordered pair. And you should expect to see a quiz like this next time I see you. Should be pretty easy. So go ahead, smash that like button.